Hello there, everyone. My name is Deborah Lassiter, and I am the founder of DCL Ministries. I hope you remembered what I talked with you about last week, God being your undercover boss. Well, today I want to talk with you a little bit more about my book, Beyond the Face of the Movies. I always reference it when I introduce myself to you weekly, but today I'd like to speak to you about a specific chapter that I wrote. I woke up and I just thought to myself, there's so many people out there suffering because they will not sacrifice today for what they want in the future. Many times we have a desire, a need, or a want, and we're willing to just put our dreams on a chopping block because we want to hang out with friends right now that we even know are bad for us. But because we've had a rough week and we want it right now, we go and we sell our future for some temporary need in the current day. So I'd like to focus on the patriarch families to illustrate my point a little bit better in the Bible. Even if you are a non-believer, you've heard God referenced in the Old Testament as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So today I'd like to talk with you a little bit more about the family of Isaac. Isaac is the son of Abraham, and Abraham, he is the father of all nations. The covenant was created or started through him, and even though God is for all people, he decided to ignite this covenant through the Jewish nation, through the Jewish people. So please just know that. I want to drop that little point into your spirit as well. God is for all people, all mankind. He just decided to ignite the promise through the children of the Israelites. But God is for Jews and for Gentiles. So keep that in mind as I talk with you today about this. And again, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Isaac is the son of Abraham, and Isaac marries Rebekah. Rebekah gets pregnant, and she gets pregnant with twins. Those of you out there that are pregnant with twins, you know what Rebekah had gone through. And it says in the Bible, this is so exciting, it says in the Bible that the kids inside of her were fighting. They were arguing because they wanted to come out first. Now, many of you that have had twins, I mean, does it really matter who comes out first, right? As long as they're healthy and 10 fingers and 10 toes. But there's a reason why back in that biblical era they wanted to come out first, because firstborns were the heir to everything. They got everything. Now we know in our current generation, whether you're firstborn or you're a middle child or the baby, that doesn't work like that now, that one specific child is the heir to it all, at least I'm going to say here in America. So this is what's so interesting about that biblical time. But Esau comes out first, and Jacob is the second child. So at this point in biblical history, Esau is laid back, and he already knows everything is his, and he becomes a man of the country. He loves hunting. He loves being out there in the open air, and Iron Man, hear me roar, it's quite nice. And he comes in one day from hunting, and he's very hungry. He had been outside all day, and those of you that hunt, or you're out there and you're in the wilderness, and you know how tiring it is and how famished you are when you come inside and you're looking for something to eat and looking for a hot beverage. And so that is Esau, and he comes in, and his brother is making lentil soup. Ooh, I don't like lentil soup, but that's okay. It's a Bible story. So Esau wants the soup, and Jacob looks at him and is like, well, if I give you the soup, I want your birthright. And just like that, I mean, part of me is so shocked that Jacob even went there, but Jacob knew the weight of the birthright. He had the understanding. He knew that this is an amazing thing, the birthright that my brother has, and I want it. And so he exchanges the birthright for a bowl of soup. And Esau, he doesn't necessarily think about it, but the words in the Bible say that he's like, well, what does a birthright mean to me right now when I'm hungry? And that's what I want to focus on today, because many of us are struggling. We give up our future for what we want right now. We give up what we know we should hold out for because of what we want right now. We give up, just like Esau, and we don't think another thought about it. But there's a heart posture behind what Esau did. The idea that he didn't understand what his parents had birthed, what God was trying to do. And keep in mind, when there's a firstborn, especially back in that biblical time, they're to pass on the heart of what Abraham and Isaac were doing. And Esau, I think in my heart, if Esau was the one to pass it on, he really just didn't care. Because when you care, you don't sell it out for a bowl of soup. You don't sell it out because you're hungry right now. And I want to press upon everybody today. What are you hungry for right now? What are you trading in your future for right now that you should be waiting for? That you should be praying to the Lord for, to just give you the patience and the character and the wisdom and the discernment and the understanding that Esau clearly didn't have. How many of you right now are, maybe you're in a marriage and you're not getting the attention that you want. And so you go out there and you sell out your marriage because of something you want right now. How many of you are getting divorced because you think there's something that you want right now, but you didn't really think deeply enough about it? I want to press upon you that there are many of you out there that need to wait upon the Lord, because you will soar like an eagle. He will renew your strength. He will give you understanding. Don't get entitled because, I'm wealthy. I have the car, I have the home, I have the family, I have everything that I want. And so we become complacent. We just kind of throw things away. And then when we realize its worth, we want it back. How many women out there, you complain about romance and you want someone to romance you, but then you sleep with the person on the first date? And then when you realize, wow, I wanted this relation to be a bit more serious than how I entered into it. But unfortunately, we sold what it is we should have held out on, and we've messed up our future. I want to encourage you today to just wait. I want to encourage you today to not get complacent with the things that you have and not understand that there's people that came before you that built and made steady and birthed something gorgeous. Your grandparents, your parents worked so hard to give you what you have. And we really need to think about, as children, as parents, what we are doing, how we are allowing people to see how we handle things. I love to encourage you on that today, and to just hold out for the better things. I trust God in what He has for me for the future. I'm not going to lie. I struggle. I have difficult days. But I can tell you right now, and when it comes to struggle and giving in, I press through that. I wouldn't be like Esau and sell my birthright for a bowl of soup, something so trivial. Know your worth. Hold out for the better things in life. Think about that. Put that in your spirit, and I will see you next week. God bless you.